Boleh.
And welcome back to another episode with An Hour with Wolves. My name is Kai.
And I'm Hai.
And we are An Hour with Wolves.
But the strength of the pack is the wolf. And the strength of the wolf is the pack. Oh! And then we have to feel alive. All day long. All day long. All day long.
May I have your attention, please?
Okay, welcome back, guys. Okay, thank you for staying with us. We will be continuing from where we left off in the last episode. So thank you for sharing everything that you have shared. I would want to say that we still have our guest here.
Yes.
Rudy Musk atau Elon Rudy.
Alright.
Kan?
Okay.
So he's inventor lah.
Mas Rudy.
Mas Rudy.
Ya, Mas Rudy. Apa khabar ya Mas Rudy?
Yeah. So in the last episode, you shared a lot about your past and how you became an inventor. Not inventor lah. You don't call yourself an inventor, but you created some apps and the life story that you have had. Okay, so we are very interested in knowing into your current risk where you took AI as a business.
Yes.
Yeah.
So from sekolah, create an app kan, we last episode kan.
Yep.
Then decided to tinker around dengan AI. Thought it would be useful. So then there were a lot of decisions lah back then.
Okay.
From my personal life that changed quite dramatically around that period.
Yeah.
So after that, I jumped into a space where I go like, okay, so now I have the opportunity to sort of start something on my own, which is something that it's not special to me lah. I think all of us dream of trying something and
Yeah.
and I have this thing called coffee at 60 tau.
Apa tu?
It's one of my thing. Coffee at 60. Bila I'm 60 years old. Bila aku duduk ni having coffee, doesn't matter lah dengan cigarette ke, dengan cigar ke, coffee cantik ke apa kan, I better not regret my life lah. And I think people who know me for a long time lah, like very good friends, know that I have this thing lah called coffee at 60, where aku better do something at 60 year old. It doesn't matter how rich or poor I am.
Okay.
Just make sure you don't regret anything.
Tak ada if lah. Regrets ada, sekarang pun ada. We all have regrets. Tapi keep it minimal lah. So jumped into it. Developed the prototype. Thought it worked. Quit my job, which is a comfortable job. I was a teacher kan. A lot of people thought I was crazy lah, which I completely understand. Right. And then go from there lah. Tapi there are a lot of things yang had to be prepared first lah. That I think a lot of people also ask me kat Instagram juga, like funding lah, capital lah, and all this, right? And they ask me that, and I guess the first thing that you have to really get rid of is debt lah. Debt. I don't have a car, bro. I ride a motorbike. I used to ride a Triumph Bobber, and before that, this is like moto, because there are sacrifices to be made lah if you want to sort of do things like this kan. Where tak ada kereta, tak ada debt, I don't have like credit card debts, I don't splurge. I like money, I like nice luxurious stuff, everybody does. Tapi to be able to do this, because it's a question I get tau kat Instagram, right? How do you start off just doing it, right? The first thing jangan fikir pasal capital lah, jangan fikir pasal funding lah. You have to
sendiri kayu lah.
You have to fikir pasal you boleh survive tak lah. You get me tak? Like do you have many things, and are you willing to give up a certain lifestyle not?
Right.
To be able to start something, because again it's one of those like, business owner is a sexy thing lah. Tapi there are a lot of things that come with it, right? I'm sure you understand lah. And tak ada debt je, then go into it, right? A lot of sacrifices, like a lot of things that you have to give up to be able to do something. Then what show some students, they love it. Show some teachers, they love it. And then continue from there lah.
Kejap sorry, aku am so sorry to cut you off. Tapi engkau punya planning of this whole AI thing, you were doing it whilst you were teaching.
Yeah.
Okay. It was testing out dulu lah at the start.
But it was a lot of work lah kan?
A lot of work.
Why this?
Yeah, a lot of work. So another thing lah, yang I will never start a F&B business because I know nothing about F&B. Itu something kita punya community kadang-kadang tak faham. You get me tak? Like you really have to know your things, for it to be a viable business tau. Business tau, bukan you nak ada name card you founder. You get me tak? Bukan you nak cakap you boss. Like I will never start F&B business. I know nothing about F&B.
Okay.
You know, I will
Tahu makan je lah.
makan je lah. Tahu lah sedap tak sedap. Tapi running an F&B is different, right?
Yeah, of course.
Or other business lah. So it's not macam the opportunity was there lah.
Okay.
Kan IT, AI, teaching, education, years of experience that way, then go into creating this thing.
Okay.
So kalau AI wasn't there, I'll probably still be a teacher.
Okay, for you to create an AI, so aku don't know how it works.
Okay,
and
so
everything.
AI
Yeah.
Okay, so AI is, they call models lah, LLM models.
Okay.
These are models. Actually, AI has existed for quite some time.
Okay.
It's only now that AI is something that can be used downstream lah, meaning that users can actually use it without having to have like technical knowledge ke, coding ke apa ke. Useful enough lah for wider audience. So the models are trained using data tau. So it's actually this machine learning thing that uses data. So say for example GPT-4 I think cost 1.5 something billion dollars just to train now.
Wow. Sure lah.
And the reason for that is because a lot of compute processing is required to train, kan? And a lot of cost goes into that.
Okay.
So then that is the very technical engine side of things lah. Then the second part of it is the prompt engineering lah. I think you heard this word before. Prompt engineering. So prompt engineering is how you give instructions to the model that helps your user use it in a way that you want to use it.
Oh, right.
Okay.
And then there is the UI UX lah, where you see the platform, how the user actually interacts with the platform itself.
Okay.
So these are the three things yang encompass Akademi Interactive lah. Kita punya company is Akademi Interactive.
Okay.
And the website is akademi.sg.
Okay.
AI ni will be something normal
Okay.
in 4 or 5 years time.
Right.
Yeah, there's a lot of pushback now. Pasal people are a bit scared kan. Pasal there's always this macam Kai mentioned the last episode kan, macam people worry about their jobs gini. That is going to be a tool. Yes, it's going to be a tool in the next few years. Tapi genuinely, right, if you ask me, because I'm deep in this space, right, this is what I think about every day.
Right.
It's going to replace a lot of jobs. A lot of jobs.
Kau tak rasa bersalah ke?
Ada. We had this conversation as a team tau. Yeah, we had this conversation as a team.
Okay.
Honest conversation as a team. Because as a team kita go like, okay, so senang cakap we are going to be part of a thing that is going to quote ruin lah people's lives lah. But kita cannot get into that kind of guilt trip lah, because it's technology.
Of course.
You get what I mean tak? Like and it's something that kalau kita tak buat pun somebody else will do it.
Exactly.
It's a matter of time je kira.
It's a matter of time. It's human nature tau to create. So if you go back internet yang time kan, email yang time, you go look at archives kat surat khabar, there are headlines tau, surat khabar no, real broadsheets that are very popular. Internet is just a fad. In the 1980s ke, can't remember 1970s ke apa kan. But can you imagine not if kita duduk and then I just jumpa korang kan, aku tak suka internet, aku tak nak pakai lah. A bit crazy, right? A bit crazy for someone to go like, aku tak nak pakai internet lah. I don't believe in the internet. Then you all go like apa? Like,
so practically you're saying that is AI now lah.
100%. 100%. And you can also see it in the movements of big companies. So in Johor Bahru, Iskandar Puteri, there are 2 big data centers, no? That are coming in. Okay, one is a Singapore company, one is ByteDance, which is a Chinese company.
Oh, ByteDance.
Okay. And they spend billions tau.
TikTok kan tu?
Billions
to build data center in Johor.
Damn.
And that will take years.
Faham.
Right? Billions tau. Data center is where you compute you process the compute power of AI. So even they know, right, their bet lah, which is almost 100% lah, is that AI is going to be very much
in the world.
Of course. When I was secondary school, pager tau. Shows how old I am kan, pager tau, Nokia 3210. Kalau ada colour ke apa, cekul kan.
Style.
Can you imagine buying a phone without colour?
Tapi jujur kalau for us, kita the only AI yang kita pakai is kadang-kadang kau pakai ChatGPT, you know, it helps kita dia punya in terms of kita punya nak tahu benda macam how to craft an essay and everything. So kau punya AI itself is to tolong budak-budak primary school ke secondary school?
So primary school and secondary school.
Okay. So ni budak-budak ni semua, kalau dia orang type apa-apa, it will come out macam this AI is very reliable? Can
Yeah,
I say?
so it's a tutor lah. So
Okay.
kita program it
Oh,
away
jadi-
where it's a
Jadi
tutor.
cikgu lah.
Cikgu.
Kau boleh
Correct
dapat
me if
answer
I'm-
lah kira.
Answer tak boleh. You will give a
Okay.
guided response lah.
Okay,
Okay.
sorry.
Guided response.
Is it safe to say macam AI is Siri an AI?
Tak lah.
Siri is not in AI.
I mean yes lah. Okay, AI ni it just means
Artificial intelligence.
artificial intelligence kan. Tapi the AI now and what we know as AI dulu, Siri is probably to me the first level lah.
Okay.
Tapi if you want to talk about Siri as an AI sekarang, a bit difficult lah. Okay, which is also something that needs to be careful pasal what we've noticed as a team banyak orang tahu display ads they are AI. AI this, AI that, AI this, even learning platforms. Okay. And when we dive deep into what they're doing, it's not AI. It's database management.
Okay.
Right,
There's
it's
a
very different lah.
Very different. Very, very different. Okay. But because it's a hype thing right now,
Right.
Everyone uses it.
kat Kuala Lumpur, I'll show you a picture. Kuala Lumpur, there's a billboard besar, right, that says AI deodorant.
Oh.
No joke.
Aku tak faham.
Kira kan
What's that?
AI
Deodorant.
deodorant.
Yeah.
Deodorant.
Deodorant. Yang spray,
deodorant.
body spray.
Kau robot.
No, but it's marketing as
Kau bau
AI.
robot.
Oh, okay.
AI deodorant. Like it's like I took like roll on the window and took a picture. Send it
How
to
does it
to the
work?
team. It doesn't work lah. It's bullshit lah, bro.
Okay. They just want the word AI kat depan je lah
Okay,
kira.
that's correct.
Okay, kejap so sekarang kau cakap that the name of your AI is Akademi, correct?
Yes, we
Yeah.
put a face to it lah.
So Akademi would not provide you answers.
Tak. So kami is designed to guide the students lah as a cikgu. So the important thing about kami is that kita what we want the students to experience is experience talking to a cikgu. A really good cikgu.
Okay.
A cikgu that if we put our curriculum team, kita ada curriculum team kan. So if we put our curriculum team together, kami will better than kita semua. Kami is a much better cikgu than me.
Cannot be. Hey.
Betul.
I'm telling you, this guy is smart. These guys are smart.
I'm
So you're telling Akademi smarter?
Okay, I ask you a question
You ask me.
Okay, wait. Okay, you ask.
I'm
okay,
good. I'm
you
good
just throw the question. Aku tak boleh janji yang aku boleh kasih the answer lah.
Sama.
Question korang boleh jawab. This one.
Aku quick
Okay.
maths.
Kalau you ask
Okay.
me
Okay.
and you ask Google,
Okay.
siapa lebih better giving you the answer?
Google.
Google.
Okay.
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 Google is not AI. So
Okay.
I know it's controversial for me to say this lah.
Okay.
Tapi you put my entire curriculum team, right, and Google, you can ask question who you think will get you the best answer.
Google.
Your curriculum team.
Google, honest Google lah.
Google.
Pasal dia
Honest
tahu
lah.
everything lah.
Because
lah.
Google is
Jujur.
the world's database kan.
Yes.
Okay.
You ask me, aku 50-50 Google. Pasal Google, let's say kau sakit kau kasih any symptoms, everything
Betul.
comes out cancer.
Yeah.
Betul.
lah.
Because paid
Yeah.
ads ni semua kan.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Completely agree. Okay,
Yeah.
so now we take Google away, kita taruh AI, kan? Curriculum team dengan AI which is trained with the database of the world lah,
Okay.
kan? Against 5 people, right? With
Okay.
our own experiences, right? What subject knowledge ni bukan pasal interpersonal skills tau.
Okay.
Okay, ni subject knowledge, right? It's impossible. It's
AI
impossible
lah.
for you to even claim that you are smarter than AI.
Yeah.
Macam mana? You know how many trillion terabytes that the thing is trained on?
Okay.
You
Faham.
get me?
Yeah.
Test us.
I for one is a fighter of impossibles. I can claim
Boleh.
that I am better than AI.
In interpersonal skills, okay.
Okay.
No, in anything. I can challenge
Okay.
AI.
Kita cuba.
Kita cuba.
What's the
Aku
first question?
pantang orang cabar.
Pantang orang cabar.
Kau boleh challenge maths dengan aku dengan dia.
Maths tak boleh lah.
Quick
Even
maths.
maths also I'm horrible lah. So
Okay. So
we
actually ni Akademi itself dia focus more on English ke
right
apa
now
subject?
we are doing English primary school, English secondary school.
Okay.
We are moving into general paper.
General paper.
Yeah, but that one's planned for next year lah.
Isn't it in JC?
Coincidentally, Kai mentioned something the other day kan.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
So that was next year lah kita punya plans. Okay, kenapa kita stay with English?
Okay.
Okay. The reason why is because kalau kita go into different subjects, right? Kita have to train the model according to that subject. Okay, and training the model requires resources lah. Okay, it's very expensive. Okay, so it has to be worth our while first to have revenue to train a model.
Faham.
Okay, kita self-funded tau.
Yeah.
Completely not
Tak ada sponsors ke apa macam
ada
investors
interest
ke apa?
Yeah, we ada interest.
Okay.
But about funding ni this startup world lah. The traditional way, and I may be completely wrong lah because I'm a new founder kan. The traditional way is for you to seek partnership. You go to some incubator, mentor, then you find funding. Ni is just idea tau. Then after that you pitch your idea, and then they agree whether your idea is okay or not. Then they give you money. Then you lose part of your company.
Yes.
Kan?
And you don't want that to happen.
It's eventually going to happen. There's no other way to scale. Tapi at the very beginning, it's very important for us to make sure that kita can run it as much as we can sampai kita ada leverage. You get what I mean? To have leverage, so that when I sit with funders or see investors,
you sell your identity. You have the identity.
Everything
they have to work
is working.
with.
Yeah. So I've talked to people who ask me, so this is just an idea. No, it's working. Tunjuk kan? They say, oh, it's already working. Then after they will ask me the second question, so whose is this? Say it's ours. No, who built this? I built this. Because they're not very used to the fact that a founder dah ada produk tau.
Faham.
Right?
Dia cakap gitu pasal dia tak percaya that atau dia tak percaya kau Melayu boleh buat macam ni benda?
Ada jugalah. Ada jugalah.
But he doesn't want that to have power over it.
And a lot of that. We can spend a whole episode about the corporate world. Okay, very interesting. A lot of pirates.
Pirates.
A lot of pirates in the corporate world. Yeah, the a different war, a different kind of tug of war lah. With pirates and these people are huge players, and we've talked to very huge players who are big and rich, and then you realize something that some of these big players they don't know what they're doing.
Oh, okay.
It's all smoke and mirrors lah. And then I turn to our Singapore punya ni kan, and then he'll be like looking, shut up Rudy. Okay. Kita test lah, okay?
Test, let's go.
Okay.
Test apa kejap. Before kita start, kau kena kasih kita konteks sikit lah.
Okay, konteks. So kita English language. We're gonna do English language sikit since I'm an English teacher.
Okay.
And kita gonna do idioms.
Idiots.
Idioms.
Ini dia.
Three idiots.
Sorry kejap before kita start.
The Wolfpack.
Idiom tu apa?
Idioms
tu apa?
It's like peribahasa lah, sayings lah.
Kalau aku type what is idiom dekat ni kami, dia akan bilang lah.
Boleh. Yeah, so
Okay.
if you just type what is idioms, then they will tell you what are idioms and even give you examples of idioms.
Okay.
But idioms are something familiar with primary school and secondary school students lah.
Okay.
So idioms familiar to us lah. I'm telling you that.
Peribahasa.
Yes.
Peribahasa is
In English,
kan?
English.
In English lah, betul lah.
In English lah.
Alamak. Aku
Metaphorical lah. It's
Yes.
sort of like very
Metaphorical lah.
Yeah.
Okay, what about these idioms?
Photosynthesis.
So kita, I throw you one.
Yeah, you throw me.
Okay.
Kita
Then you
try to
all,
find the
what is it that you think the
Meaning
it
is.
means, right? What
Okay.
it means,
Okay.
And then I'll ask Akademi the same thing, and then
Okay.
kita compare lah.
Okay, let's go.
Dia bilang siapa tahu answer angkat tangan.
Okay.
Turn by turn sudah.
Okay. Everyone kasih dia punya term lah.
Definition lah.
Yeah,
It's not a difficult one.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so the idiom is bite the bullet.
Oh.
Okay, go.
That means to take a risk, a huge risk.
Okay.
Okay. Bite the bullet.
Bite the bullet.
Kira dalam definition aku lah.
Go for it. Go for it, Syul.
Bila kita cakap bite tu, kita gigit.
Betul.
Okay?
Yep.
Kalau bila kita gigit tu, bullet tu maknanya apa?
Peluru.
Peluru. Kita gigit tu peluru. Maknanya kalau orang nak bikin kau
Berani mati.
berani.
Orang kalau
Macam
orang tumbuk kau.
Yes. So kau jangan goyang. So
Brave lah, kira brave.
Brave lah. Itu aku punya definition lah.
For aku definition is bite the bullet.
Bite the bullet.
Dalam banyak-banyak movie aku tengok satu orang aja buat gitu.
Yes.
Ace Ventura.
Okay.
Means
Okay.
take the risk.
Take the risk.
Mm.
Okay, so the real definition is to face a difficult or unpleasant situation with courage and determination.
betul sial.
Okay. But
Okay.
itu just definition.
Okay.
You pergi Google pun you boleh tanya ni benda.
Betul.
Kenapa tak AI?
Right.
Betul tak?
Betul.
Okay. But what Akademi responds, Akademi will say it originates from historical medical practices where soldiers would literally bite on a bullet to endure pain during surgery without anesthesia. It will also give you the origin also. to the idiom.
Dia kasih history juga Mana dia boleh datang
Dia ada cakap pasal Ace Ventura. Tak ada.
I can ask it about Ace Ventura. I don't know whether he knows lah. Let me ask,
Tadi,
okay?
Tapi kau tahu this is a very proud moment.
Aku am proud of kau.
Ventura.
Swear.
Okay.
So I asked it, does it appear in Ace Ventura lah? Like something that Kai asked.
Oh boleh tanya lah ni semua.
Boleh.
Jawab dia apa?
Let's see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Guys, come on, listen up.
Bro.
So the
your
phrase
backup.
"bite the bullet"
Okay.
is not prominently associated with the movie Ace Ventura: Pet Detective.
Dia
or its
tahu
sequel.
Asyo.
However, it is a common idiom that may be used in various forms of media, including movies and TVs. If you are looking to enhance your understanding of idioms, need help with another topic, here are some lesson recommendations based on what we have. So based on your question in terms of your idiom question,
Okay.
right? Not only Akademi will give you the historical kan,
Okay.
and then you have questions like Ace Ventura. I would say like it's not really assigned to Ace Ventura. It will also recommend you lessons within our platform that will help you with idioms lah.
Ni kira kan dalam Melayu main simple cakap
Apa?
Senang cakap Lu ingat nama gua
Okay, relax.
Ni Akademi.
Okay.
Dia sekolahkan kau je.
Oh Asya.
Kau tanya the question, dia sekolahkan kau, dia kasih kau everything.
Right.
Lagi satu tadi.
Okay,
Alah,
one
tu.
more
Gila.
Alah jealous lah tu. Dah tak dapat point.
Jealous Syul.
Gigit peluru.
Kejap. Sekolah mana dulu?
Tanya kata.
Belajar gantung. Budak-budak pandai kan sana?
Malu Syul.
Malu.
Malu.
Sudahlah.
nak senang ke susah? Level apa ni?
Susah.
Susah.
Level-level dewa meh.
Okay.
Rudy, at this point aku dah tunjuk. Dah relax. At this point kau dah nampak aku punya capability. So lepas ni aku akan just try to be stupid so that aku level up dengan orang. Okay? Kita try.
Okay lah,
Kita cuba.
tak susah.
Okay.
Aku dah Ace Ventura level tau.
Yes.
Okay, so the next idiom is
Okay.
what does every cloud has a silver lining? What does that mean?
Okay.
It means
Okay, Fi.
Ini bukan susah.
Kasih Fi.
Tak susah lah, that's why I say tak susah.
Kau nak tough sikit
Ha.
Okay, kalau let's say bukan tough lah, ni contoh lah, ni untuk kau apa maksudnya. Every cloud ada silver lining.
Ini bukan tough, ni super tough.
Oh, this super tough.
Tak, I mean,
after every setback there is a something
there's something good out of
Something great.
after a bad experience, something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
after the rain is a rainbow.
Okay, Rudy, one more time, Rudy. What was the question?
Wow, you genius.
Every
Rudy.
cloud has a silver lining.
Okay. Kalau dalam segi aku berdefinasi lagi sekali Cloud tu apa?
Awan.
Silver lining
Silver.
tu apa?
Yes. Dia macam shiny.
Faham. Okay, so kalau aku punya definition dia macam something macam ni cloud ni pasal cloud ni tebal tau. Cloud ni tebal. Dia so pasal every obstacle yang kau ada tu mesti ada jalan cerita dia. Macam kira ada dia punya jalan yang lurus lah. Macam walaupun kau rasa macam actually tak ada benda kau nak jalan, tapi ada juga jalan lurus.
Okay, go for it.
Akademi ni.
Ada jalan lurus dia lah.
Ah.
Oh, that's a,
Ni Hakimi.
Hakimi.
Okay,
So,
Hakim.
means that
Okay.
so it means that in every bad situation there is always something positive to be found.
Yeah.
I'm telling you bro.
It encourages optimism by suggesting that even in difficult times there is a hopeful aspect.
But
There you go. Okay.
Okay,
Respect
so
me, bro.
another thing kalau korang realize,
Yeah.
you all know the definition.
Yeah.
Okay, so what students go through is they know tau
Okay.
the meaning of something.
Yeah.
Okay.
The difficult part about this is expressing yourself.
Correct.
Faham.
Macam how do you express yourself kan?
Yeah.
How do you actually write what is in your thoughts, right? Pasal budak-budak ni kadang-kadang they think in Malay, Chinese, Indian, wherever they come from, right?
Yeah.
Idea generate that way. Tapi diorang nak express in English.
Yeah.
And the only way for you to actually betul-betul express in English the way you tahu is to be able to interact and have discussions.
Okay.
So discussion dengan cikgu very important, discussion dengan kami very important because you pick up things, right? Like even now I'm picking up phrases like a hopeful aspect.
Okay.
Things that kita don't usually use in our grammar
Correct,
in our
correct.
normal lives kan. So budak-budak ni will pick up these phrases and words and then can use it in their writing and use it in their vocabulary.
So you're saying that dengan Akademi doesn't work like Google where you ask one question and there's the answer. But instead with Akademi, you are encouraging discussions.
Discussion.
After questions.
So it will usually give you a question after to discuss something, right? If you go, you can just go saya tak faham or I still don't know.
Okay.
Right? And it
Kau
will
boleh
continue.
elaborate lagi lah.
Yeah, you can. If I go saya tak faham or I don't know, then it will go into different ways that we help students understand.
Simplify.
So there are a few stages tau. One is we change the method, so from definition to analogy.
Okay.
And then we also change the way the words are given out, simplify the vocabulary.
Okay.
And then the third way is personalization lah. To make the word for you to really understand the word is for you to use it, or for you to relate the word to your personal circumstance.
Akademi can do that.
Boleh. So they will engage in a conversation. So let's say I still don't understand. Contohlah. And then the response will go like, okay, what is it that you don't understand? You don't understand the idiom kan? Okay, so the response would be, I still don't understand. It's quite a big question lah, especially for a question like this. So now it's trying to figure out ways of how to explain something like idioms, which is quite metaphorical kan?
Metaphorical.
To you.
Sorry Rudy, nak tanya, berapa banyak kali kau boleh tanya dia sampai macam kau tak faham? Like
As
how many times?
as you want lah actually.
Dia ada baca satu part macam even kami macam
kau diam ah.
just you just speed
lah.
tak ada banyak bagus lah.
No, I think
very positive lah.
Biasa cikgu akan gitu.
Kan?
Kau bodoh ke apa?
this is really good, and pasal if you're saying that AI is going to replace jobs, it might replace teachers, or maybe tuition teachers or subpar teachers lah. Because at the end of the day kan, I had this issue. I think all students have this issue where we in class, kalau kita tanya cikgu, kita tak faham tau. We ask a question, dia dah jawab sekali, but the words she use, macam tak faham sangat. Then you ask, how come
Yes.
Why And then the cikgu, never mind, you read your book.
Yeah.
You read,
you
properly.
understand.
You read and you understand.
Correct.
So teachers, I won't say all teachers give up, but some of them after the second or third time, dia dah macam, okay tak apa, you go read, later I attend to you or something like that.
Yeah.
So dia bukan give up lah. Okay.
Yeah.
There are actually few reasons. Okay. Satu is the lack of subject knowledge. English is very open tau, the subject. Okay, it's not a factual thing like 1 × 1 = 1.
Okay.
1 × 1. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I can always explain to you 1 × 1 = 1. The questions around 1 × 1 = 1 is always going to be the same.
Okay.
Right. I'm not a math person lah, so I'm using that simple example. Tapi English, say for example, macam tadi kan the cloud silver lining, right?
Yeah.
Right. All of you all can write a different sentence that are correct. It's correct.
Okay.
Korang betul.
Correct.
Right, you can explain it differently, kan?
Yep.
Semua can write a short paragraph, lain pakai lain words, but it's correct. That's the difficult part about language learning. So bila budak-budak tanya question, right, to teachers, including me, there are times where you get stuck tau. Because you have to think quite deeply lah from a technical grammar perspective to explain this to budak-budak.
The interpretation and
the
everything lah.
interpretation. And sometimes language is so macam it's quite malleable tau. The rule and law dekat sekolah is not really the rule and law kat luar.
Yeah.
Okay. So for example, I'm sure you all face this. Primary school cikgu suka cakap apa tahu? You cannot start with a but.
Yes.
B-U-T.
Shit.
Yeah.
But why?
Aku sampai sekarang tak start dengan but.
Correct. And you cannot start with a N. Any conjunction lah, senang cakap kan. But you open any top 10 New York's list punya novel pun, you will see sentences that start with a but and N.
But
Okay. Kenapa? The real reason is budak-budak ni tak tahu macam nak structure their sentences.
Yeah.
Okay, so there are clause that is missing ke apa. There are clause that missing ke apa kan. Instead of cikgu tu bilang dorang, right,
Dia cakap tak boleh lah.
you need to fix the clause or sentence structure, which is a difficult thing to teach.
understand. Okay, you
You
simplify.
avoid it altogether.
Yeah, alright.
You avoid it.
Nah.
But what happens is when budak-budak ni go primary school into my class, right, and then they ask me this question, I go like, you can use but or because or whatever at the start of a sentence, right? They go, no, my teacher just last time tell me, bro, that makes no sense from an English language perspective.
Yeah.
It's just an easy way out.
But
So macam gitu.
yeah, but to look at it and actually
He
this
likes
thing,
big butts.
tak, as in for the Akademi itself, aku feel that tadi bila kau cakap the might not help, macam might phase out all these teachers atau tutors ke apa, aku feel that this thing might help teachers as well. Macam let's say dia bawa
100%.
dalam bilik, kau tak tahu explain, kau just key in.
100%.
It helps kau juga
Yes.
apa.
So that's what
It's a tool.
Correct.
Yeah.
So now we are in schools kan. It becomes a human error kind of thing lah, which is very difficult. Something like language learning is very difficult kan. And I don't think parents or students can have that kind of expectation and cikgu-cikgu ni knows everything. It's impossible, right? Because it's such an open subject.
But that is the mindset. That is the mindset that parents have.
100%.
No, but sorry I'm not a teacher lah. You're a teacher. But from what you have said, kan, I think it's only right for primary school students or secondary school students to learn that you cannot use but, you cannot use and. But it's just to macam mana cakap Jadi their mind tak it's too vast, this English language. Correct. So rather than dorang otak ke sana sini, we focus on this part. As you grow, as you mature, as you understand the English language better, then you can explore lah how to use. But like you said, they don't know how to use the structures.
Correct. But what happens is students don't explore. Students actually think of it as a rule, as a grammatical rule. As a law governing how to do sentence structures.
I remember having that feeling when aku was at 14 or 15-year-old when aku was writing compositions. Aku love the English lah. My mom was very strict on certain things. So aku question these things. Macam, why can I use N? But I'm using but at the start of a sentence in this context. Why can't I? Because it makes sense on my end. Yeah. So macam when we were young, there's no such thing as manis. M-O-N-E-Y, but there's no M-O-N-I-E-S.
Yes, correct.
Aku learned that after secondary school. That it is used in finance 100%. World.
Aku learned that last week, by the way.
There are certain things, but aku started questioning lah when aku was in secondary school already. That's why aku realised that actually English boleh pakai, but you need to be able to understand and explain yourself why you use this lah.
So students would probably use it because it sounds right. Tapi the responsibility of teacher is not to say that it sounds right. There's actually no such thing as it sounds right. There must be a technical explanation to everything, and it's difficult, right? It's very difficult to explain something because budak-budak will just say, because it sounds right.
After hearing everything that you have said lah tadi, everything you have shared regarding how Akademi is better than 5 of you developers, meaning to say kan, if you put a teacher to fight Akademi 1v1, maybe the teacher can come up with a personalized answer for the student. But let's say a teacher with 40 students, I don't think it's possible lah in the amount of speed, the speed that Akademi can provide.
Okay, so this question, actually more teachers ask me this lah when we talk to schools and all that, right? What be the role of the cikgu lah, and the worry that they have, right? Our as a company, kita punya direction is not to take over teachers tau. Like I see a need for teachers 100%. I really do see still a need for teachers 100%. Our role is to give the best tutoring to the students. And then leave space for teachers to do things like relationship building, moral education, for example. Any interpersonal skills that they need, communication, critical thinking, confidence, and this is the other half of education that is as important lah, right? In any macam journey that the student takes lah. So pada aku like cikgu tak payah worry so much about it taking over, because without us also subject knowledge wise, right, this thing will take over. Right, but now teachers have the space to
do other things,
to be creative in their classes, right? So there's one module that we do for schools right now where teachers can actually just generate a worksheet. Generate worksheets, generate resources. You nak buat camp ke apa, we can do an entire camp plan with worksheets and everything like that. So we give that to our corporate clients lah, for our teachers and for our schools working with.
Kita senangkan hidup orang juga.
They assist the teachers
to help them lah.
Correct. And it's not copyrighted material, which is another industry that AI is going to really disrupt.
The copyright
is publishers.
Wow, it's rocking the world, man, with this.
So publishers are. I had a meeting with a very, very big publisher. Okay, I won't say.
Dia QC dulu.
Okay, dia tengok dulu, dia Q dulu. Tengok boleh cakap tak boleh cakap ni.
Datuk kalau dia tak boleh Datuk dah wave first. Okay, I won't say the name lah. But big publisher. And when they saw what we were doing, right, they were a bit taken aback because they also have their own platform. And we are kind of ahead lah in terms of our development. Right? But what you can really see from their end is that publishing is going to be affected like crazy
lah.
It's going to be a thing of the past.
If you look at our platform kan, it's basically what digitization used to mean is you ambil assessment book, you turn it to PDF. Okay. But what is happening right now is you ambil your assessment book, kita onboard your assessment book. Students can literally do the assessment book with guide, with answers, with marking. So then you ask yourself kan, why would I need to buy an assessment book?
When you already have this.
Yeah.
Okay,
Dah publisher tak apa, paper company pula.
So the whole trim. So if when I say kan, AI is going to affect a lot of things Okay, a lot So we also have met up with somebody from overseas who want us to work on different industries. Like medical, we were offered to work in the medical industry and also finance.
Okay.
So and just based off of our work in education, right? Because our team develops this, right, and be able to do this. So there are a lot of industries that are connected to each other kan, that are more quote unquote in trouble than teachers. Back to sini kan, back to what we're trying to say. The role of the teacher is something that is human, that will never disappear, right? Teachers in school lah. Right. If you are a school teacher and you have a relationship with students, cool, yes. But if you are just a tutor, then this might be something that would affect you lah.
Bro, at the end of the day kan, you got to tutup kedai, publisher, paper companies.
Bukan kita.
AI.
I don't want people coming after. No.
But at the end of the day kan, you dapat save the trees.
Jalan jauh. Bila kau save tree kan, ozone layer makin tipis.
Betul.
Tak.
No.
Kan?
But other than that also, aku tu satu orang really against AI lah. Ada Will Smith.
I Robot. Okay. Kejap.
AI.
Sorry, aku nak satu soalan. Aku kalau tanya ni Akademi, macam general knowledge, macam
what is the smallest country in the world?
Sabar, kejap. Which comes first? Chicken or the egg?
Oh yeah, man.
Dia akan kasi answer.
They won't give an answer, but okay, the answers are not controlled by us tau.
Okay.
You get me? There's no template to an answer. It's impossible for us to generate templates for every question that is possible in the world.
So ni AI answers lah.
The AI will answer. Okay, we try that.
Kau try boleh?
Yeah,
The chicken or the egg?
boleh.
Okay, kalau kau rasa chicken ke egg, ni kau punya point of view, chicken atau egg, go.
There is no definite answer.
Fuck.
The egg has
Fuck you pula. Okay guys, come on. Kau rasa chicken ke egg come first?
There is no definite answer.
Okay,
Chicken.
Pada kau chicken. Kenapa chicken datang dulu?
Pasal in order for the egg to come out, you need to have a chicken, what?
But in order for a chicken to be a chicken,
You want my answer, right?
Okay, no, yalah. Okay,
Tapi chicken is the evolution of human.
Okay, at this point
okay.
kau dah tak payah tanya dia. Kau jawab.
Okay, kalau aku maybe. It has to be, macam logically it has to be chicken as well. Pasal you need an animal to
you cannot just come up with the egg, what?
Yeah. Tapi kalau kita nak tengok evolution,
Akademi.
Let's go.
So Akademi's answer is, that's an interesting question.
Thank you.
It is.
In terms of evolutionary biology, the egg comes first. Or came first. Birds evolved from reptiles, and reptiles have been laying eggs long before chickens existed. So the egg existed before the first chicken. Now, how can I assist you with English studies? Are there any specific modules or lessons you're focusing on?
Dia jawab tapi lepas tu dia cakap apa tau? Dia cakap, okay, sekarang aku dah jawab kau punya soalan, engkau pergi belajar, engkau bikin apa?
Kau jangan distracted.
So it gives you a breakdown lah, general knowledge.
Okay.
So things like, okay, another thing local contextualization tau, right? Kalau you pakai another platform lah, when students write a story that they are at East Coast Park, does the platform know that what is East Coast Park or not?
Yeah.
Akademi knows what exactly is East Coast Park. What is in East Coast Park? What you are talking about? How to describe East Coast Park? Very important to us.
Okay. Since kau cakap about local, apa tadi panggil boleh sebut?
Localization
kan. Pasal all this yang budak-budak secondary school, primary school, aku feel lah, aku dah out of place lah kira. Aku feel like dorang ada dorang punya macam lingo.
Yes, okay, let's try lingo.
So kalau dorang punya lingo macam, okay, aku ada satu. No cap.
Bro, skibidi bro.
No cap. Okay, I just put no cap. I'm interested also. I don't know.
Okay,
let's see. Let's see.
no cap is not lying kan?
Yes.
Okay, go.
We'll see what. I mean, like I said, it's impossible for us to tune for everything.
Okay.
Got it. Let's get back to your English studies. Since you're not, because you just say no cap to the knee, right?
Okay.
So it says got it. Let's get back to your English studies. Since you're not sure what you're focusing on in school, I can help you determine the best lesson to start with.
Okay, one more word.
Okay.
Akademi, what is RIZ?
RIZ.
Yes.
Alright.
Akademi, what is RIZ?
Yes.
Sorry, alamak, I spelled it wrong. Akademi.
Oh, kalau dia kan boleh adapt dengan budak-budak muda ni baik Syul
Kau tahu skibidi apa?
Tak, aku tahu
Skibidi
toilet
means
lah.
nope.
Cannot be.
Aku baru belajar.
It's
right?
easier to say nope sih.
Alright, exact.
Come on, ada ke?
Let's see.
Apa dia cakap?
Race is another slang term primarily popular in the internet culture, especially in platforms like TikTok. It generally refers to someone's ability to charm or attract others, often in a romantic or flirtatious context. For example, if someone says he's got race, they mean that that person is good at flirting or impressing others. Would you like to know more about how slang words evolve or any other specific term?
Baik.
Okay, anyway,
Aku impressed.
I'm very sorry pasal kita nak kena cut short on the
Yeah, sure,
time lah.
definitely,
But before we end, one last question.
Yeah.
With this Akademi, we've been talking about application in schools and everything.
Yeah,
but for our listeners out there, because not all of them are teachers, or but some of them do have kids. Is it possible for them to have Akademi at home?
Yeah,
Akademi?
definitely. So what we do is our platform is a subscription-based platform, right? What it does is to be able to give quality tutoring to students regardless of the schedule or place lah. So if you're on holiday, if you are at home, you can just make your own schedule basically.
Holiday pun boleh bikin homework
and you can do language learning. But beyond that, most of the time kita kalau as parents, for example, want to help our kids, right? It's very difficult because kita tak ada subject knowledge.
Okay.
But if you have a personal tutor like Akademi with you, you can now actually learn with your kids, right? And also go through the process of learning.
Okay.
You can also see all submissions. So all submissions that are made to Akademi, marking submissions, parents can see.
Tak boleh
Parents can
tipu
see the
lah,
report. So the report is given to the parents. So the next step is for us, especially in schools, what we do is we analyze the whole classroom. So teachers can now take the whole 40 students, press an analyze button that we do, and then the teachers can actually see what should be the next lesson that will be best for the entire class.
Wow.
Or how to group the class into the separate groups and provide certain, or how to pair students together with
mana kena dengan siapa lah.
So at home, what happens is that parents can click analyze and can ask questions like, what would be the best book for my child, for example? What would be the next step that would help my child in language learning? Of course, the student has to, or the child has to have already written a few essays lah.
Of course.
For the analysis to happen, right? You tak boleh buka, you tak boleh sign up, terus you press analysis and nothing.
True.
Right? Yeah. So after a few lessons, after a few things, right? Parents can only generate reports that are generated and full-blown reports, right? That parents can read about their child and how their child is doing for that specific essay, and what they can improve on, and maybe specific vocabulary that they can use at home that could help the child. So
what you're saying is a game breaker lah.
It's a game breaker.
It's a game breaker.
AI is okay. AI right now seems like just a fad lah. Okay, because I don't think commercially it's seen right now. Tapi every time we show someone the capabilities like korang you see the sudden change in understanding what AI can really do lah.
Yes.
And this is only the start, we have other developments that we're working on lah. One such development before us for Nabil tells me not to say anything, right? Is that kita working on a device that you don't have to be online. On device LLM. Yeah, so on device LLM, which means that you don't have to have internet. You just have to have our tablet, and it will be your complete school textbook. Your complete school.
Wow.
Instead of your school
Big bag.
Everything will be in that device, and you don't have to have internet.
Ni lagi budak kesian sial lah. Kau pergi balik kau fikir balik Aku pergi holiday. Tadi dia cakap go holiday boleh pakai apa.
On a plane.
Kau tak ada internet tak apa. Mak dia boleh pergi to the forest and dia kena belajar siul. Apa?
Mana muka dia?
Dia ada bagus dia lah. Ada bagus dia.
Itu bagus pasal apa tau? Budak-budak dekat ini Kongo.
Okay lah, with a closing statement lah. I would like to thank you for sharing a lot about AI. I think we've learned more about how teachers work, how AI work, how it's not meant to overtake teachers, but it's also meant to complement teachers, assist teachers, and also parents to help the education of kids.
Yes,
the
definitely.
progress. So with that, before we end, I would like to thank our past teachers, Miss
Yes.
Christine Lai, Miss
Siapa?
Ang Sufen, Madam Kartini, my own mom, for having patience to teach us without the use of AI. Because when you see the power of AI and what our teachers have done for us in the past, I think it's amazing.
Yes.
And with regards to the upcoming Teachers Day next month or coming soon, happy Teachers Day to the past teachers. Hopefully AI will benefit you and take a lot of your workload off your shoulder, so you can really focus on the development of the kids lah instead. Kan?
Yeah.
Miss Yap Siu Ping,
Yes.
happy Teachers Day to you.
Hey.
Thank you for being an awesome teacher.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
Madam Uma, Miss Christine Lai, Mr. Vincent Tan, Cikgu Nizam, Cikgu Rashida,
Banyak lah.
semua. Pasal at the end of the day, don't tetap cikgu.
All teachers all the
Definitely.
teachers out there lah. Thank you so much.
Tapi
And-
kejap. The best teacher that we have is Nabi Muhammad.
Masya
The
Allah.
best teacher.
Okay.
Thank you.
But before we end, please, I would like you guys to follow Akademi SG on Instagram and ada the website, right?
Ada. So academy.sg is the website.
Academy.sg.
For Singapore, for our Malaysian listeners, is academy-ai.my.
Please do give them a follow if you're interested to see how this can benefit you or your children. If you have kids, please click on the website and see.
Yes, please.
Right,
Yeah,
alright.
you there's a free trial, so
Right.
you can just check it out yourself lah.
Free trial. Alright. Okay.
Right.
Thank you so much, Rudy, for this episode. We
you.
are at Our Fools. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Thank you.
Yeah.